I have some general tips for when you're tracing your African American ancestors before and after the U.S. Civil War. These are some things to keep in mind as you research. After emancipation, people were typically still living near the place where they were once enslaved on the 1870 census. So you'll start looking for answers in that location. Pay attention to who their neighbors are. Does anyone share the same surname with them? Is everyone else in that area white? Maybe they're listed near their former enslavers. It was really mostly around 1900 when there was more migration to other locations. Also search the 1860 and 1850 census for your ancestor. If they were listed, they weren't enslaved and they were free people of color. I've had many clients assume their ancestors were enslaved, but I can sometimes trace them as free people of color back to 1790. Try records like the Freedmen's Bureau, which is online for free and was a government assistance department that has loads of info. They have a lot of labor contracts, food rations, and more. I found so many labor contracts for the formerly enslaved listing their former enslavers. Try the Freedmen's Bank records. Even if your ancestor had many children before 1865, you may still find a delayed marriage record for the couple. There are lots of cohabitation records too that can help. Another key piece of advice is not to assume that their surname in 1870 was that of their most recent enslaver. While that sometimes works out, they may have chosen their own name or that of their first enslaver or their mother's enslaver. Just be very open-minded as you work to figure out their life before 1865.